hello, hi if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to meet you. So today's video I have planned to do a get ready with me, doing makeup with me and testing new makeup products, especially from Glam by Polly Salon. You guys know I did a makeup course there. I've been meaning to test their products, so I've saved them especially for this video and to show you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this get ready with me. This is the look that I'll be creating today and what I come up with. So please smash it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here to get notified whenever I post new videos. And let's get into this chit chat get ready with me. I chat a lot on this video. Grab your tea, grab your blankets, get prepared, light a candle, get cozy, and I hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial with me and show you how I got this look. Guys, if someone could teach me how to do a bun, I would be forever grateful. This bun took me so long, never mind the buns before that. I don't know, I've tried and it just doesn't come to me. If someone could teach me like a simple basic way to get a nice bun, I'd absolutely love you. But I'm super happy today because I've got some new deliveries from H&M Home, which I've just set up in my room and I've organised my room. I just feel so happy that it's like fresh. You know when you just get that fresh room sort of vibe, everything's new, it's sort of like an upgraded version of yourself. Like we talk in my manifestation videos, it just shows on the outer world as well with the surroundings around you. But I'm just feeling it. I'm loving my new vase, my new rug. I'm thinking of doing a H&M Home haul soon. So if you are interested in that, then please stick around and subscribe to get alerted whenever I post new videos on my channel. But today we're going to be doing a glam makeover get ready with me. I'm going to be testing some makeup products by Glam by Polly that I got in my makeup course, which I paid for within the course, but also just sort of like some chit chat, testing a few new products, but I'm going to be mainly sort of reviewing the Glam by Polly Salon products. And yeah, let's just have some chit chat time together, get ready with me, new makeup, and I'm really excited for this video, so please smash a big thumbs up for me as well. And without further ado, let's get straight on into it. So as always, I start off with my H&M Beauts. This is a gorgeous lip oil. I don't even know what I did without this lip oil before. It just literally gives you the glossiest lips and my lips don't feel cracked or anything. When I don't have this in my bag, I literally scream. I'm literally like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do? Drink more water, obviously, to keep them hydrated, but this just literally saturates your lips to feel nice and plump, nice and glossy. The only thing I would say this lip gloss is when I go for walks, the bugs love it. They're just there like, I love your lip gloss. I'm literally talking to Shane and Shane's like, you've got loads of bugs in your lip gloss, and I'm like, oh, it's a lip oil, babe. But yeah, I really like this. It's super nice, and I always start off with my lips with that. Next off, I'm going to do brows, so I'm going to be using my Pears brow soap. I actually really want to try the P. Louise brow sort of bath thing. That looks really good. So I've just sprayed it with some Fix Spray by Barry M. I'm going to use a new spoolie. Oh my god, guys, I've literally had so many deliveries and orders from when I've been putting in orders for Glow by Fiona. If you didn't already know, Glow by Fiona is basically like a new business adventure I'm starting out on, doing makeup on clients. Of course, if you've been with me from the start, I literally started with makeup tutorials, and here we are doing a get ready with me. Let's go. But yeah, I've just been so passionate about makeup, and of course I came out of the beauty industry and everything that we've been through, which I'm super happy about the way that we're sort of going forward from this as well. It just feels like everything's going back to normal. We've been through it, we're tougher now, we're more positive than ever. And so yeah, Glow by Fiona was born after I did my Glam by Polly course, which of course I'll show you all the bits and bobs that we'll be reviewing today. But yeah, I'm super focused on Glow by Fiona at the moment, getting my kit, and so I thought I could also do a video on like my kit essentials that I'm getting, and it's just exciting. You know, at the moment I'm just doing sort of friends and family until I feel confident enough to put myself out there. I'm thinking about like November, maybe early October. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's just sort of like bits and bobs that I'm really excited for and planning for as well. And yeah, I'm just super excited just to like slingshot my way back into the beauty industry. But I'm really, really grateful for obviously the job that's supporting me now at H&M, which I absolutely love working at H&M, by the way. Like, oh my god, it's just a dream. H&M is severely underrated, I think, like the knitwear and H&M home, and I feel like everyone's just finally understanding like how good H&M is. I just love it there. Everyone's so positive. And yeah, so the brow soap is working a treat. I love using brow soap for my brows. It's just super affordable and they basically give you a laminated look. I get so many compliments on my brows now, literally from at work. I'm super, super grateful for it. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. And if you didn't already know, my eyebrows are microbladed. So as you can see, there is still a bit of like microblading left on there. It does fade. It has faded a lot since I got it first done. Because I've had so many questions about my microblading. I had it done like 5 years ago. Can you believe that? It's lasted so well. But yeah, so they're still there. They're still going strong. Will I get a top up? I'm not too sure because, do you know what I mean? They're just there already. Do I need a top up? And my brow hairs are growing through and they just work so well. I hardly need to top them up with a brow pencil. I just love them how they are. It's just a vibe how they are at the moment. So yeah, loving the microbladed brow. To be honest, I feel like I wish I did a video on microblading brows and how the experience was, because it is quite painful. Not so painful that's off-putting, but yeah, probably about a 7 or 8. And to be honest, I always miss talking to you guys. You guys are literally my best friends. I'm so grateful to have just people who are there for me and get me, and we're all in this positive bubble. I absolutely adored the compliments and feedback that I got from my last video. I just feel so like we're all on the same vibe, and it feels so nice that people are like into positivity and positive thinking, because if you think about it, we create the world that we live in. If we want to think positive, then we're gonna, and if people judge the way we think and the way we act and think everything is just amazing, and life is beautiful, but some people don't see that, and it's just recognising what's there. Like, the world is beautiful right there. So many opportunities that are given to us in life. I would absolutely adore if we all had like a cream tea meet up together, if we all had cream tea scones, like cup of tea or spa day. I'm that type of girl. I love just like chilled out moments. I'm not so into like the casual day drinking or nights out anymore. It just doesn't fulfill me. I can have fun without a drink. I haven't drunk for the longest time. I only drink on special occasions like Christmas, New Year, birthdays maybe. Like, only on the odd occasion. I'm not like, I just don't drink for fun, or I don't know, I just don't need to. I like to have cream teas, I like to chat, maybe a bit of like Prosecco or something if it's like we're just like vibing. But when I'm offered a night out over cream tea and a spa day, I will always go for cream tea and a spa day. I'm just about that cream tea life, I'm about that spa day life. Are you feeling me? If you are, let me know. But nothing wrong with like an alcoholic drink. I just feel like I'm high vibe already. I don't need it, hun. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I actually did pick up a few of these from my kit, if you've seen on my stories. And this is in the shade beige that I'm going to be using today. And I'm going to be, oh my god, yeah, the brushes. Just remembered I actually have the Glam by Polly brush kit. This is the 8-piece brush kit and it was £25 on the website. Of course, it came within my kit. So this is the cute nude beige pouch, and I'm going to be using all the brushes inside here today. So I think for foundation I'm going to be using this huge buffer brush. This is what it looks like. It's a really nice peachy toned brush. It's a really nice like flat brush as well. So I'm going to apply my foundation. Oh, actually, primer, oh my god. So for primer, before I forget, I'm going to be using the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. This is a 24K gold infused beauty oil. I actually haven't used this since I got it. I don't know, I just haven't really like lent towards getting it because they are like quite expensive, and I just really like the packaging. I thought maybe I could gift it for someone, but I decided I am going to use it, and I'm going to use it for my kit as well. So yeah, this is the Rose Gold Elixir. So it's literally got like gold particles included. So I'm just going to take a pipette and pop that in my hands. And then apply this all over the skin. Okay, scent wise, I'm not too keen on the scent, but oh my god, it's making my face a little bit red. Uh-oh. Maybe it's meant to do that because of 24k, I don't know. But I feel like this is going to be super hydrating for my skin because I do have like dry, dehydrated skin. So let's hope the redness goes down. I feel like it does give you a bit of like a greasy hand though, but shake well before use. Apply to face and neck. Can be used day to night, and you can use it day and night. So it's a beauty oil, so I'm guessing it's not really much of a primer, but we'll roll with it. So I'm going to be using the Born to Glow foundation now with my new Glam by Polly brush. Or Makeup by Polly, I'm getting confused. So yeah, going in now with the Makeup by Polly buffer brush. Okay, so with this brush, I'm in love with this brush. With the foundation, it works really, really well with the beauty oil underneath. However, I was a little bit more tanned when I used the shade last, so it's kind of looking a little bit dark from me at the moment, but we can work a bit with concealer because I have used it before. But it is a really nice foundation, like it says on the foundation. It's a Born to Glow foundation, so it does have like quite a bit of glow. I would say with this foundation it is quite a high to medium coverage, definitely. It's just super, super beautiful on the skin. Of course, I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender as well. But I just love using initial buffer brush just to buff it into the skin and just apply it onto the skin, and much, much easier. I love brushes so much now to before when I used to use sponges all the time. But yeah, really, really like this buffer brush. It's super, super nice and applied the foundation beautifully onto my skin. Moving on to buffing this into the skin with my sponge, my trusted sponge. So this is actually a new sponge for me. This is the Kate Hayes sponge, and I absolutely love it. It's got like a one-sided cut off bottom. You can use the bottom as well, and then the top is also like for your under eye as well. I just love it. It's clean. It's just a little bit stained. I always wash mine with either my Iso Clean or like hot soapy water. So I'm just gonna buff this into the skin using the bottom of the sponge. I definitely want to buy like 20 of those sponges. They're so, so good. So moving on to my trusty concealer, which isn't new. I just love it so, so much. It's the Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade Vanilla for my eyes and underneath, and then I like to use another shade to brighten up. So I'm going to be using the Flat Shader Brush by Glam by Polly. Glow by Polly. Oh my god, I can't even get it right. Makeup by Polly. I'm just going to say Glam by Polly. It's so much easier. I'm then going to use the same concealer just to do my under eye and the highlighted areas that I like to highlight. Okay, so that foundation and concealer combo is looking absolutely gorgeous. I love this beauty oil. It's just made my skin feel so hydrated while doing my makeup. So now I'm going to move on to contour, which is the Born to Glow Radiant Concealer. This is in the shade Cappuccino. So, oh my god, I love stuff like this where it's like a fresh sponge. So it's like a sponge cream concealer. So let's see how much. Oh my god! Oh, that's so satisfying. You see that? How it's just all come out. So I'm going to be contouring the areas that I usually contour. So to blend out the contour, I thought we could use the Brow Line brush by Polly. I use this to buff this out. That contour shade, I'm in love. The shade Cappuccino from the Born to Glow range. I absolutely love it. It's now my favourite contour ever. So now on to another shade of concealer, which is the shade Porcelain from L'Oreal. I'm just going to use this as a brightening, sort of correcting concealer for just underneath my eyes. The smallest amount, and then I'll blend it out with my beauty sponge again. And then what I typically do is just use any excess concealer just to go over any contour that's spreaded too far. So I just like to sort of reverse correct my contour with my concealer and the excess on my sponge before I powder. Before I set anything, I'm going to go in with one more cream product. So this is the iconic London Power Pink blush. This is a liquid blush and it looks stunning. So I just like to pop a bit on each side. It is really intense, so you don't need much at all. This is probably too intense already that I've got on. But I'm going to be using a spectrum brush to put this into my skin because of the by poly brushes. I don't want to use the ones that are for like cheek if I'm going to be mixing powder and liquid sort of thing. So I'm going to be using this one just to press in this liquid blush. So I'll just tap it in lightly with a brush and then go back in with my concealer sponge over the top. Ready for powder now. I'm going to be using my I Heart Peach by Makeup Revolution powder just to set everything in place. Moving on to bronzer now, I'm going to be using the Kandi Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Medium Deep 05 and I'm going to be using the by Poly contour brush to test this out. Okay, so straight away I think this is meant for cream products, so I'm going to be switching over to my Trigwell Cosmetics brush in the brush in T07 just to use this to more buff and blend. If you're looking for a pigmented but affordable bronzer, you need to get this. It is so pigmented, so affordable, and I just rate it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and bake now and then I'll move on to eyes. So I've just zoomed you in just because we're going to be doing eyes, and I actually went for a spot of lunch because my camera was overheating, so I let it cool down. So you guys are all cooled off now. But yeah, I had some feta cheese and crackers, tuck crackers. I absolutely love feta cheese. I think my favourite cheese, I think I mentioned it before. Anyone guess what it is? Cranberry Wensleydale. Oh my god, so insane. So I feel a little bit dehydrated now, but I can literally smell the serum that I put on from the Farsali Rose Gold Serum still through this foundation. Isn't that crazy? Also, I feel like I should have been this close for the entire video because it's just so much more clearer what I'm doing, but oh well, we'll roll with it, it's fine, we're here now. So we're going to move on to eyes. I'm still baking, letting that settle in and bake right in those areas while we do eyes. So usually I would use like a P-Louise base or something if I wanted the eyeshadow to be a bit more pigmented, but I just love using just powder over the lids. It sets the concealer. I don't have to faff around with any concealer that needs to be tacky. Of course it'll make your eyeshadow more pigmented, but I just want a subtle soft glam today, so I'm not too bothered about my eyeshadow being popping, but still a nice and subtle glam. So for my eyeshadow look and my nice and subtle glam, I'm going to be using the Eyes by Poly eyeshadow palette. This is the Burgundy eyeshadow palette, which is also £25. So in here you get 9 shades and they are absolutely stunning. So I'll just show you the shades now. This is what they look like. So you've got beautiful orange tones, browns in there, and some gorgeous copper shadows. So I'm really looking forward to using this today. I've never used this palette yet and I've just been hiding it in my drawer until I did this video. I know it's been a while, but I'm really excited to add this to my kit and use it today, so I'm so happy for that. So that was £25 from the Glam by Poly website. Of course I got it with my course, but yeah, they are just booming still on there, looking fab, looking gorgeous. All the shades are unreal. But I'm going to be using the crease shade by Poly brush. I think I'm going to go in with this shade here in the corner. I think I'm going to use that one first, and I think I'm going to run this through my crease. Oh my god, this shade is beautiful and insanely pigmented. I'm loving this brush as a crease brush as well. It's just literally placing all the product into my crease exactly. So I'm just switching over to a fluffier brush from Sosu. This is the SE203 brush, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here in the middle just to buff around the outer edges of that first shade I laid down. I think that pinky shade is sort of a bit too pink for the look I want to go for actually. So I'm going to be using this dark brown shade with the same brush that I used for the crease, just because it's going to be more of a tense colour, so I don't need to swap over brushes. But I'm just going to run that through the crease instead. I have to say there is quite a bit of fallout. It's gone all over my nose powder, but that's fine, I can buff that away. And then I'm just going to go back in with my big fluffy brush just to blend those edges out. So I'm going to move on now and sort of do like a halo eye effect. I definitely think though, if you want the intensity from these shadows, use P. Louise base. I will have to try P. Louise base with this eyeshadow palette, but just now I think they are quite blendable and they sort of blend into each other. So for this, for like a nice like mousy brown eye would be amazing. But if you want to sort of like build up the intensity of the shades, I definitely think don't set your concealer. Maybe it's just you don't need to set your concealer with this eyeshadow palette, but I just wanted sort of like a natural soft look anyway. So I'm going to move on and just apply some concealer with the By Polly, which brushes it, the flat shader brush, into the middle. So I'm going to be taking that darkest shade from the palette and just go on the outside of this halo moment. So I'm hoping to see some sort of darker pigmentation now I'm using concealer, which is not set. Okay, so now taking the smoky shader brush by Polly, I'm going to be taking this shade right here and applying it on the lid space. I just love how easy a fresh pair of lashes just apply on the lash line. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to be taking off this bake now because it's looking pretty crazy. So for blush today, I'm going to be using the new product launch from Kandi Cosmetics, which is the Cheek and Eye Blush. I've kindly got here all 4 shades from the PR, and I just wanted to show you them all because they are amazing. So first of all, we've got Burning Up, which is this beautiful hot red shade. I just want to say that it's like a sunset burnt shade. It's so pigmented, it looks so tropical, beach vibes, going on a holiday. It looks so stunning and pigmented. All these blushes are insanely pigmented. Next we've got Tropic Like It's Hot, which is sort of like a burnt orange, which again I absolutely love. These are just so varied in shades. I absolutely love that one, Tropic Like It's Hot. Next we've got my actual favourite, which is Strawberry Lemonade, which I just love for every day, and they're like Tropic Like It's Hot for like going out sort of thing. But yeah, this one, Strawberry Lemonade, is so nice. It's sort of like a peachy strawberry shade. It is so beautiful. And then last but not least, we have Sunset Sally. Sunset Sally is a really nice sort of like a rougey, like a pinky shade, I want to say, like a rouge pink. It's super beautiful, a sort of nude tone blush. It's more for like fair tone skin types, I want to say. I use this on my sister and she looks absolutely beautiful, mixed in with Strawberry Lemonade, and I absolutely love this shade as well. Just beautiful formulas, and I'm so grateful to have all 4 with me. So today I'm going to be using, I think, a mixture of, I just feel like this would be such a statement with this eye. They are so pigmented. If you're interested, it is Fiona 10% off checkout, and I would be interested because these are absolutely insane. So I think I'm going to go in with a bit of my Gimme Sun in the XL. This is in the shade Dark, just to give myself a little bit more of a contour. To highlight today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion Highlighter. This is such a gorgeous shade. So I'm just going to be using my Sosu inner corner brush to highlight the inner corners and finish off those eyes. Then I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. And then I like to switch over to my highlighter brush, which is also from Sosu. This is the SK01, my favourite highlighter brush. Okay, let's move on to brows. So this is the Brow Goals by Makeup Obsession, one of my OG pencils. So I'm just going to fill in my brows lightly. I just like to use something that's fine tipped like this. And recently I just really like to use light strokes. Really nice and quick really. I don't like to use too much because, as we know, in my last Get Ready With Me I went a bit ham on my eyebrows. So I just like to go super quick, don't spend too much time on them, and then they'll look nice and natural. So because the eye look is super dark today, I'm going to be using the Bite Me by Morphe. I love their lip liners, can't fault them whatsoever. So I'm just going to line my lips. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Peach Stock lipstick by MAC. Is anyone else getting super excited that it's candle season? Like, I absolutely love lighting a candle. There's nothing more cozier when you're having a bubble bath, when you're having a shower, and it's just one of those things that you can't do in the summer because otherwise it's really too hot. You can't smell the gorgeous vanilla cupcake smell. Well, it's boiling hot. So I'm really loving that it's getting to candle season. So I just used a bit of Dolled Out by Doll Beauty in the centre there. And then I was thinking for lip gloss, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bay Magic Lip Gloss, which is going to look super cute. It's just a really nice peachy nude colour with glitter in it. Okay, so I've just zoomed you out a bit now, and then I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray just to set my base. And I like to top it off always with my Kandi Cosmetics Glow Up Mist in the shade Original. So stunning. This literally makes your skin glow. I've had so many compliments whenever I wear this. It's not every day that I wear this glow up mist, just because it does get in your clothes and it does get in your hair and stuff like that, but when you actually put it on, it's insane. I get so many compliments, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, so this is the makeup look all together. I'm absolutely obsessed. So this is going to be the finished look for today. Get Ready With Me, and in review of the Glam by Polly products, the brush set. Absolutely love Heart Eyes, obsessed with the Glam by Polly brush set. And then with the eyeshadow palette, which I've already got eyeshadow on it. So I really like this palette. I definitely think it just depends on the base that you use with the colour pigmentation and the payoff. Of course it looks absolutely stunning, the pigment's there, but for it to be tacky and sort of you get those different defining shades, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base next time, so wait for another makeup tutorial with this palette. But this is the look that I created with the palette today. I actually really love it, so I am absolutely obsessed with everything, especially that contour. Oh my god, love that NYX Born to Glow contour. So that's going to go ahead and bring us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, chatting with me, testing new products, and I'm really looking forward to my next video, which I'm going to get around to that denim and home sense haul. Really looking forward to that. I love looking at homeware. I'm just in the process of renovating my room, absolutely loving it so far. Can't wait to show you the finished product. But that's it from me today. I'm looking forward to catching up with you in my next video, and I'll see you there. Bye everyone.